All right, I have with me Paul and Paul. Who's Paul 1, who's Paul 2?
I'll be Paul 1.
Fair enough.
Wait, who's older?
I think everybody knows this Paul from Bullfrog Nutrition. This is my other longtime friend, Paul Carter, and today we're at Bob's Fitness in Omaha, Nebraska, and we have the advantage of having some sick equipment. I know you're not going to be able to do all the things that we're doing, but I think you're going to enjoy seeing some of the stuff we have available to us today. But we're going to hit a back workout today, so let's get to work.
Probably.
Okay, so we did one set to failure. We did a lot of sets leading up to that, but we did one set to failure. We were somewhere around 10 reps. So work up to a real heavy set of 10 where you can barely get that last rep. That's what we did to get started.
Squeeze those elbows into your hips.
Right, there we go. Should go all the way down your lower lats.
Yep. Think about putting your elbows into your hips. Elbows into your hips. There you go. There you go.
Which is cool, because I mean that's
Put weight on it? Oh, just a little. Did you put any weight on it? 20 pounds. That's it? So it feels like it's
So, Paul, can you just explain to the viewers, just real quick, the range of motion we were using there?
Yeah, so turn this way, John. I'll explain this real quick. So the lats attach to the spine, and they run up and connect to the humerus. And so one of the things the lats do not do is they don't bring the arm behind the body. So when you're bringing your arm down from this position, the lats are actually fully shortened right here and not back here. When you actually go back here, you lose tension on the lats. So we want to keep this range of motion right here. That's it. Come on, John. Get out on this one. Come on, get nasty. Get nasty with it. Come on. Why you got there? Really, let me get in. Right here.
There we go. I got you. Too heavy.
What? One more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold. Slow. Come on. Come on. One more fall.
Drive hard. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we did 3 sets there. The last set was beyond failure. We threw in some partials and an ISO hold. But the first 2 sets were just kind of lead up sets. The last set was very painful. It was extremely painful. Okay. So on this one, it's more trap. A little bit of rear delt, a little bit of rhomboid, but it's a lot of trap. We did 1 feeler set, and then we did 1 set to failure here. So now we're going to move on to our next exercise. Hey, grab it in the middle.
Grab what? The weight?
Yeah, you don't want that tilted like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Now you can drive with your elbow.
Mine are dead.
So what we're doing on the heavy sets is you do one arm, then the other person goes and does their arm, then you come back and do your other arm. When you get up to these really tough sets, they take the wind out of you. So you've got to rest for a little bit before you come back and hit the other arm, or you lose a bunch of reps just due to cardiovascular fatigue instead of muscular fatigue. If you'll notice, we're using a slightly different stance. Paul feels better with a little more of a split, which is actually how I like to do my one-arm barbell rows. Now I'm a little bit more square. It feels a little better on my lower back. But we're doing roughly sets of 10. So this will be Paul's third set. Again, we're working our way up to our top set. All right, guys, that's our high-intensity back workout. Honestly, we don't really count sets. I don't know if that's high, low. What we do count is our hard sets. And we had some really hard sets. Give that workout a shot. I know you may not have the equipment we have, but simulate it the best you can. Most importantly, simulate our form and our intensity. Now, Paul, where can everybody reach you at?
You can reach me by just Googling lift, run, bang, or just my name, Paul Carter, and you'll find me.
And thank you, Paul, for awesome back workout.
Yep.
The other Paul, Bullfrog Nutrition, Toledo and Columbus, Ohio. This guy's doing awesome things, as you know. We'll see you next time.